All right, Hennessy.
Hi,
Hennessy, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Stockton, California. That's up north.
Stockton.
Yeah.
And tell me about your family growing up. You had both your parents?
So I didn't have both my parents. Both of my parents are also in the game too, though.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
So your dad is a,
pimp.
and your mom is a,
Oh,
wow.
so
Do you remember that growing up?
I honestly I didn't really wasn't home like that. My mom used to put us like different homes and stuff. So basically, my mom used to. She's a hoe, so she didn't have time to take care of us like that. So basically, I just grew up knowing that my mom was a hoe.
Who was raising you? Your grandparents?
A bunch of random people. Like it's hard for into the game type stuff. So if I don't have this, like I'm pregnant now, so it's hard for me. I don't know what to do. Like,
Because you never had any parents.
yeah,
Wow. So you're pregnant right now.
yeah.
How far along are you?
I'm only a couple months. I just found out.
But you know who the father is?
Yeah, it's complicated. Like he's from my city type stuff, so I really don't talk to him like that.
Hmm.
So,
And you've been doing this kind of work for how long?
since I was 16,
How old are you now?
I am 19 years old.
19. Did you finish high school?
No, I didn't.
How far did you go?
Probably like when I was freshman, and I didn't feel it like a normal kid. Then there was a lot of stuff going on in home, so.
Right. So, do you have anyone you consider family now?
I have a best friend. I have my baby daddy's part of the family, but I don't really talk to him like that for me to, oh, I'm gonna need help with this certain thing with the baby. I'm gonna need this for the. So today, like, I do certain things as me being a hoe. So in the day, he don't really like it. So, no, I really don't have family like
So
that.
you have no support system for
No.
raising your child.
Yeah.
That would be hard if you were on the streets for a big part of the day, or at a job even.
Yeah.
And you're independent, or you work with a pimp?
I'm actually independent right now.
You've had pimps?
I did have one. He passed away.
Oh, wow.
So it's hard to choose somebody else when you was with that person so many long years.
Yeah. Was he like a boyfriend as well?
No, not like that. Like he was, because I was his only like person that
Right.
he had. So.
And you keep the money now.
Yeah.
Are you saving money?
Yes.
You're going to need it for the baby.
Yeah.
What are the hardest parts of this kind of work for you?
Me being autistic.
So you're autistic.
Yes.
How does that play into this?
Because I look young. Some people say that I look like a baby, or I have to take pills to control my mood swings, because a lot of autistic people, they fidget with their hands a lot, or they play with their ears, or they cover their ears. So I have to take meds to keep that down. So.
But interacting with all these
people,
strangers?
Yeah, it's scary. Like, it's to me, but in the day, my mom, like I said, I was around a lot of stuff when I turned a certain age.
Yeah. Did you see your mom doing it?
A couple times, but I wasn't really focused for my mom being, my mom was just trying to get money just to take care of us. Like, my mom didn't pay my dad to the point that she could have called him what we call our folks type stuff. Like, so today we call our dad, like daddies or some type stuff. This is a younger generation. My mom's older. So So it's kind of harder. Like my mom was independent too, though. So my mom was in the clubs, and my mom was on internet more than walking what we do.
Oh, so you work the streets more?
Yeah, I'm in the streets more.
Mm-hmm. Have you had bad things happen to you doing that?
A couple times, yeah.
You have to be careful now because
Yeah.
soon you'll have a child, and working the streets is gonna, the dangers become
Really,
much more.
really scary.
Yeah, you have to come home every night. How does this kind of work affect you emotionally?
Emotionally, it's some type of downfalls. Like me, I could say I really be scared a lot because I don't have of him. So emotionally, it's scary because there's a lot of stuff that goes on the streets. So it's scary to me.
Yeah. Did you have dreams of doing something else with your life?
Yeah, I used to dream being a model and a chef and taking care of my family and stuff. Probably singing when I was, like dream like as a little girl type stuff.
Yeah. How'd you get introduced to this?
I was so my person. So I had a boyfriend a minute ago, and I didn't really knew that what he was doing, when I wasn't around him, type stuff. And one day I was struggling, and I asked him I need to go get money type stuff because I can't. My mom just kicked me out. My mom was on drugs, so I really didn't know what to do as 16 growing up in Stockton, California. And it's crazy out there. So it's not like LA, but it's more than if we go to Oakland, it's more hoes than Stockton type stuff. So one day I was like, I just want to go to Oakland and see how. Honestly, I brought myself into this because I was like, well, I'm already finding out that my mom is a hoe, so I want to see how it's really going to turn me out as me being a woman and young. So basically, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do it. It wasn't a force, or it was by choice. I always gotta think of that, like, because of the day I brought myself into this. Because I asked my boyfriend, "Oh, I just need to go get money." He was like, "All right, and honestly, he was okay with it, like, because at the end of the day, he was doing it when I wasn't really focused what he was doing.
Do you remember your parents' relationship when you were young?
My dad, I used to just know that I used to go to work with him because my dad used to do cars. So, but he was also a pimp. So basically, I used to be around different women that he had, but it was like kind of weird with me. Like I wasn't really around my mom a lot. I wasn't around my dad a lot. So if I was with my dad, I most likely would work with him. But he used to break on his hoes at work. So it was okay. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I thought he was just I thought they was just giving him paychecks or something. So.
Is this a lonely life for you?
It's lonely, yeah, because I don't have nobody like that. I can't run home and go talk to mom or talk to none of my siblings or something.
Do you have friends?
Not close friends, but friends, like associates or acquaintance. I can't really have friends like that. Like, I can't trust people like that because of this type of game.
But what's the hardest part of this life for you?
when I saw somebody die in front of me, that's the first thing. Like, it scared me. Like, so today I'm young, so I'm 19, like I said. So it's like it's scary for me. Like, watching somebody die.
How'd they die?
Robbery.
Yeah, it's a dangerous life you guys are living.
Yeah.
What mistakes have you made that you've learned from?
Choosing up with a different dude that used to beat me up all the time. And not take care of me how a girl's bringing a lot of money in for you and you're going to beat her up after.
What do you think the most misunderstood thing is about women that do this kind of work?
I don't know how to like really say about that, because a lot of these girls, never had wifeys, so I can't say I talk to a lot of girls, because today, like I said,
You just know your own.
I'm by
experience.
myself. Yeah.
Tell me about the guys that are your clients.
I have a lot. So it's a lot. Like, I have most likely like over 1,000 regulars.
Really? 1,000?
Yes, because I'm young. I'm only 19. So, and I'm beautiful. So, and I'm Puerto Rican. So basically, it's a lot of Mexicans that I date.
It's a triple threat there.
Yeah, so they be like, "Oh, she's beautiful," type stuff. I want a lot of her.
So you stay busy.
Yeah.
It'd be hard for you to turn down this money
Like, really hard.
and go get a job at a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets about doing this kind of work?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. It be a lot of times. Like, sometimes it's really hard just to wake up in the evening just to go to work. I wake up and I be like, how is this day gonna be? Like, how is this night gonna be? Sometimes I be like, oh, what if a girl tries to fight me again today because how I look? Or how much money I make, they gonna have a problem with it. Like, I don't flex how much I make, because this type of game, it's not for flexing at all. It's just I flex my body type stuff.
How do you think doing this kind of work has changed you?
I used to be a quiet person, and I talk more than I really didn't know I could talk this much. Like, I really used to.
You
It
became an
changed
extrovert.
me. Yeah, I used to not dance. I used to not feel me.
Are drugs a part of your life?
No,
No drugs.
no.
That's great. Most of your clients are married, you think?
Yeah, I think.
Really?
I don't ask them that.
What have you learned about men from all this?
They're crazy. They're weird. They're I don't know. It should be like, dang, like, if I would have been in a relationship, what would my man do? Would go date a hoe or go pay my money just to, go date a 3 or 4 type stuff?
Does doing this kind of work make it hard for you to trust a man?
Yeah, a lot. Really. It'd be hard, because it'd be like, dang, they gonna really go date somebody. Like, I like light skinned men. So it's like, I dated a lot of light skinned men for doing this. and they paid me type stuff. So then they be like, dang, what if I date a light skin not being what I am? And they go date a third or
They
fourth.
leave for work early or come home late.
Yeah, so be like, dang, like, y'all gonna just do that. I'm gonna find out anyways, like, you know. But
What hours do you typically work?
Sometimes I usually work at this time, but I had stuff to do today, early in the morning, so I didn't work like in the daytime. But I usually do 2 shifts. I do the daytime, so that's to like 11 to like 3 o'clock. Then I play nighttime. And that's 6 to 3 o'clock in the morning.
I've heard like sometimes like 4 or 5 in the morning is the busiest time because guys are leaving early for work and making a stop on the way there.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to a young woman who's thinking of doing this kind of stuff?
Just pick the right person to work with. Because there'll be a lot that don't take care of you and treat you that as you're a beautiful woman that you is. So, and sometimes they don't sit down and talk to you. You could go through a lot. Could go through emotional disorders, and your folks don't know what you're going through.
Do you get risky requests from your clients?
Yes, I do, and to the point that I be saying no.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be a lot that say, "Oh, certain nasty stuff." Like, let me, like I be like, no, I can't do that. I can't risk it.
What's the weirdest thing you've been asked to do?
So I used to do the internet, and it was one that asked me, "Can I fuck him and his dog?" His dog, not his partner. A dog, like a dog.
Wait,
that.
So you're wearing a strap on, or
no, his dog
is going to
hug me,
have intercourse with you. Wow.
And it's type of stuff that I said, even if it was, he said for $2K. I'm not gonna do nothing for $2K if it was with an animal.
Makes you proud to be a man. Wow.
Scary.
Yeah, it's crazy. What regrets do you have?
I got regrets because I missed a lot of time with my dad. My dad recently passed away.
I'm sorry.
So it's things that I pushed off with him before I knew he had cancer. So when it was recent things that he needed me to go talk to him or lay up with him and talk to him and stuff and see how I was doing, when I told him no, I can't because I was doing this.
And what would you say is the most important thing you've learned in your 19 years?
Family. Even if you can't be with them all the time, then I regret a lot because I miss my dad. My dad was one of person I used to run to when my mom used to do messed up stuff. So
you're closer to your dad?
Yeah. I used to call him and be like, "Dad, come pick me up." Or
your intuition must be heightened from doing this kind of work.
Yeah.
You try to figure out who's safe to get in a car with and who's not.
Yes. And I'd be like, I'm not gonna date certain people, or I'm not gonna talk to whoever, because in the day, I'm really a nice girl. Like, I'm a nice person. I'm fun. I'm a little crazy.
You got to be crazy to do this kind of work.
Yeah.
Do you have clients that get attached to you?
Yes, I do. I have 2 that wants me to get married to them.
You have marriage proposals.
Yes.
Wow.
They always be like, let me just go get you a ring. Like, I want to marry you.
Wow.
Like, no, can't take care of me.
Would falling in love be difficult for you, given this lifestyle?
Yeah.
I would think
Yeah.
a boyfriend who's not in the game would
Yeah.
have a hard time with what you're doing.
Yeah, I had a first love when I was like 14 years old, though. And I couldn't deal with him like that because I was not be able to do certain things. I couldn't go outside and hang out. I probably had to watch younger siblings or something. I had to take care of, cook, or do the big sister things or mom things that I got 2 younger siblings.
So you kind of played mom
Yeah,
to them.
but type mom's a hoe.
Do you think if your parents had square jobs, weren't in the game, your life would not have taken you here?
Probably. But maybe if they was square jobs, yeah. If they was a perfectly happy family, yeah, it probably would have changed me doing this.
Right. All right, Hennessy, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck out there. Be
All
careful. Good luck with your baby, too.
right. Thank you.